approved a resolution that requests Atlanta Fire and Rescue staff have a minimum of 4 personnel on each engine and ladder truck apparatus. This is not just a binding ordinance, but it formally urges Atlanta Fire and Rescue to align its staffing with that benchmark. So putting this forward was City Council member Michael Julian, who joins us now, and I want to say good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, and thank you for having me.
All right, you've described this as a safety measure first, a safety measure. How does this Atlanta current fire rescue staff compared to other major cities, and why is this so important for us?
Well, the national goal for each apparatus is to have about 4 firefighters per apparatus responding to calls. Atlanta has currently 3, and so most of the fire departments in the metropolitan area also staff 3 per apparatus. So we want to be in line with the national standard. So we want to make sure that we are preparing our budget and our hiring to accommodate 4 firefighters per apparatus coming into our budget season in the next 8 months.
What's the difference? Tell us what the difference is between the 3 and the 4. What makes that big critical difference?
Well, you want to make sure that if you have a single apparatus responding to a call, that you have 2 and 2. You have 2 that can go in to search a building or a house for a fire, and 2 to make sure that they're going around the exterior of the fire. Now, I want to reassure Atlantans that typically on a fire call, there may be 20 to 25 firefighters responding on different apparatus trucks. So there are a good number of firefighters responding to these calls, but if we have a single engine responding, we just want to make sure that we have the optimum amount of firefighters on that unit. We are on our way to hiring enough firefighters over the next 18 months to reach our 100% staffing goal, and that will aid us in that. But short of that, we want to make sure that we are budgeting to make sure that we have enough to put 4 on each.
Councilman Bond, what made you tip this way? Why now? And what made you push for this?
Well, this has been an ongoing effort of mine to support the Atlanta Fire Rescue Department. I appreciate the job that they always do, and I don't mind telling people that the fire department during the span of my life has saved me twice. Once from a fire, and then about 10 years ago from a respiratory incident. And I always want to make sure that they have everything that they need, because I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of their services.
This is, we've read it, it's estimated to be about a $7 million budget item here. What do you say to the mayor's office and the budgeting committee to keep this going?
Well, we want to make sure that we can look at across the board in city government to see if we can find the funds to accommodate this. In part, that's why this is being introduced so much earlier than the normal budgeting season. Normally we get into developing our budget, around February or March, and we want people to begin to look to see where we can find these funds earlier.
Councilman Bond, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate the insight on this.